I just heard Mark Levin interviewing Rick Santorum. Near the end of the interview, we need to rally behind, yes, we conservatives need to rally behind a Republican nominee. No, we don't. We need to energize the base. No, we don't. It's not our job. Sorry, the last time I knew, it wasn't my job to promote Mitt Romney. No, it's not my job to promote the Republican nominee, whoever it is. It's not my job. It's that particular candidate's job to rally the troops. Well, sorry. The army that I belong to is the conservative movement. That army is dedicated to freedom. And I'm sorry, but you're not going to get it with Mitt Romney. Now, I was joking around earlier and said, yeah, our political candy this year is the M&M election, the Muslim versus the Mormon. A friend of mine wrote, no, it's the Marxist versus the non-Marxist. No, it's not, I wrote. It's the Marxist versus the socialist. Or, if you're one of those sickos, it's the S&M election. It's the socialist versus the Marxist. Either way, you're not gaining any of your freedoms back. Oh, no, you're not. Just quite the opposite. Yes, I did this blog just a few minutes ago, but I couldn't help but use the F word. The minute I used the F word, I had to finish and do it again. Why? Because if it's gotten to the point where I want to tell Mitt Romney to take a flying, then it's time not to back that particular candidate. Yeah, quite the opposite. Yeah, we've been hearing all about stay-at-home moms. It ain't the stay-at-home moms you got to worry about. It's the stay-at-home voters. Because I know a lot of people that are laughing when they're thinking about Mitt Romney as the Republican nominee. No, they're not enthused. And as that Tea Party leader from Tea Party Nation said, yeah, we might vote for you, but we ain't going to campaign for you. No, you're on your own, Mitt. It's your ball. You play with it. Yes, it's your ball, your rules. You play all by yourself. No, because when you don't want to share, that's what happens. And what they're not sharing is freedom. They've never bothered to come after the conservative vote one iota. No, they could care less about the conservative vote. In fact, just quite the opposite. If there was a chance that they could join with the Democratic Party in order to destroy the conservative movement and the Republican Party, they would do it hands down. They've proven it. They've proven it in this election. So, we're supposed to get energized behind a Republican nominee who doesn't even care about the conservative movement? Why should we bother? As far as I'm concerned, you got a carbon copy election. M&M, S&M, what the hell difference does it make? What you have is two political candidates that are not going to help you regain your freedoms, just quite the opposite. And anybody who tells you any differently, they're snowballing you, baby. They are giving you a political snowstorm, and you better hope you have shoes to walk above the snow, because if not, you're going to get very, very cold. Yeah, you're going to get very cold, and your feet are going to get wet, and you might just catch pneumonia. With that being said, hey, Rick. Hey, Ricky. Little Ricky Santorum says we have to get behind the Republican nominee. We have to get energized. No, we don't. It's Mitt Romney's election to win or lose. It's not ours. We're not welcome participants in this election. So, if we're not welcomed, I've always found you're better off not to go to the places that you're not welcomed. And where we're not welcomed is in the Republican Party. No, we're not welcomed at all. So I don't go where I'm not welcomed. With that being said, I'm Tim Donovan and I'm on the right. You want to know where I am? Just look to the right. You're gonna see me on the right side of Kennybunk.